time?
No, actually,
Okay.
I put Trevor and Thad on with security.
Oh, you put them on? Okay.
Because, like, when I started doing security, that was when we had the club Diamonds down here. It was a strip club. So when we was doing, what we was doing, like, my boy Tatum, Sylvanus Tatum knew I had a truck.
Big
and
Tatum.
like, Tatum used to call, because Tatum was there.
The biggest linebacker ever in South Carolina history.
Darkest, too. Like, Tatum used to call me and was like, Tatum like, man, you busy right now? I'm like, nah. And Tatum used to hit me up and be like, hey man, can we use your truck to go get some ice? And I was like, all right, cool. So I used to be like, you know, bro used to like give me gas money and stuff, like the dude who owned it. He passed away though. Rest in peace, Malik Kadeem. But
short buddy?
Dark skinned dude from Florida.
Okay.
So he used to pay me to go get ice and stuff. And like he really never saw me.
Okay.
So like I probably did ice. I probably went and grabbed ice for like a week, and then bro was like, Tatum came and Tatum was like, yo man, Malik want to meet you. I was like, who's Malik? He's like, oh, he owned the club. I was like, okay, cool. So when I walked in, and it was kind of dark, Malik was like, hold up, bro, let's go back out the door. So I was like, all right, fuck wrong with your boy. Yeah. So when we went back out the door, Malik was like, God damn, boy, I thought that was just the club. Like, what you fucking like, man, why you ain't never try to come in, you know, do security for me? I was like, man, I ain't never did security before. So like, we was doing security, and like, I never really knew the aspects of security, because it's like, people look at it like you just beat people up. Nah.
You working.
You working. Because you constantly moving, you got to constantly watch everything. So like, a situation happened, and we couldn't, that's when Malik called Twin Sean Hill. So Sean came in, he told us how to really pat people down, how to, you know, try to de-escalate a situation. He taught us like, we gotta, instead of like, you know, just sitting there tussling with somebody, you gotta get them in a certain position and you drag them outside. You know what I'm saying? So Sean Hill really taught us about doing security. I hated it though. I swear to God, I hated doing security. I mean, it was fun, like at first, because like I said, I was 19, we was getting paid $80 to $100 a night. It was me, Tatum, Big Tron Benjamin. We just get, it was just a bunch of us, and like, we was getting paid money by the jump, but like.
This is like, and you still in the club atmosphere.
Right.
Okay, so how long you see you did security, even after that?
Man, I did security up until, because at one point, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, I couldn't leave that security. It was just too fun. I hated it, but when I got there, I had love it.
and it's something different, because you see new people every night. You in a club environment still. You're not participating in the club things, but you still get to enjoy the environment.
The environment of it.
Yes.
And it's just like, you young, you know, 19, 20, and you know, you going around, there's like a bunch of women in there, and then there's strippers in there, and then, you know, there's alcohol and everything. It's just everything that's going on in there. It was just a cool situation.
Yep.
But I moved and went to Virginia for a couple years, and that's when, like...
How was that?
It was pretty cool, man, but like, that's when I first got up the nerve to actually do comedy.
Okay.
I was
in what part of Virginia was this?
Well, actually, it was in D.C. I stayed in Stafford with my sister, with my older sister. I was staying in Stafford, but we went to shut up, Mike. We went to it was this place called.
I saw that. I was going to read the comment too.
It was this place called Adam Morgan in D.C. Okay. And like, I went there with, matter of fact, same person, Mike. Okay. It was me, Mike, and this guy named Cleve. We went to this spot, and like, I didn't go the first night. Okay. Because I ain't had nothing planned. Okay. So once I went back like a week after that, and I just went by myself, and I was like, man, let me try to see what I could do before I start inviting people to do
Check me out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because you knew you was funny, but you know, being funny and stand-up funny,
it's totally different.
Made me laugh.
That's basically what it is. Yes. The whole crowd is saying, you better be funny. Yep. I'm looking to laugh. I'm like, and it was a girl, it was literally this chocolate girl that was just sitting in the front. And like, she was like, I hope you funnier than the last guy. case up. But like, I didn't mean to say it to her like that. But like, I went there, I did it. Like, coming out, I kind of sucked. And then like.
So you bombed your first show?
No, I'm not really bombed. I bombed first.
Okay.
At the beginning, it was kind of like dry.
Okay.
And then towards the end, it was like midway towards the end, like people start warming up and this, that, and the third. And then I started getting laughs and stuff. And then like, actually, Buddy let me go because I was about, like, the next dude that was supposed to come up, he didn't want to go because he got nervous. And I ain't gonna lie, it's being an entertainer is hella nerve wracking. People don't know how nervous you get. Like, it don't matter if it's like 10 people to 10,000. Like, it's nerve wracking. And like, so I started getting laughs. Then I went back again that next Saturday, and I was killing the jump. But then like, I didn't like being in Virginia because I got racially profiled. I got stopped by the police. It was like trouble was just coming. I was like, man, I got to dip before I even,
get in more trouble.
Get myself into a situation I can't get out of. And I honestly can tell you, I don't know portray that I've been there, but I've never been to jail. Okay. Let me knock on wood.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want that. I don't want to feel that situation. So I moved back down here.
So when you got it, so how many times did you actually get on stage in Virginia?
I got on stage in Virginia a total of 10 times.
So and that 10. So for the first time, you was like, because I hear a lot of comedians say, I knew right then I got bit by the bug. I knew right then I got to have it.
It wasn't then that I wanted to be a comedian. My mom used to never let me want to watch comedy view. Okay, I could watch comedy because it didn't have cursing. But I mean, well, they might get like one hell or yeah. But like my jump was Def Comedy Jam.
Oh yeah, you got to sneak on like that.
And like it was one night I probably was like 10 or 12. No, I say about 10 or 12 years old. I was at that time we didn't have TVs in our room. Back in the days, you get that one
in the
TV
living room.
In the living room,
or
you get one TV in your parents' room.
That's it.
So like my sister, like we had the old school, like that little knob that you cut the TV on with, and like, you got the control the volume and then cut it off with that. Yeah, bro. Like we had that TV, and my sister Martha broke the knob on it, and then like I had to watch TV in my mama's room. So it was that episode, and like people be thinking I be lying about it, but I swear on everything I love, I was that episode where it had Chris Tucker, Hamburger, Bernie Mac, and somebody else on there. And like, Chris Tucker was funny and Hamburger was funny, but Bernie Mac was like my true inspiration to be funny.
He killed it. Cause
like, you gotta think about it. It's somebody who, like, I know Def Comedy Jam was like for the black people and everything like that, but just to be a young kid and see somebody just come out there with so much confidence and so much material and just from start to finish, you got people in an uproar, and I was like 12, and I was thinking to myself, like, man, that shit gotta feel good. I was like, I know that gotta be one of the best feelings in the world. And I'm already funny, so I might as well. And like, I used to write jokes and stuff when I was a kid, but them was kid jokes.
Bro, I can honestly say, you have always been, even though it might have a negative perception, you always been what I consider a class clown. You have always been the fun one class. You've always been, you say something, I'm just saying, say something back. Or I'm just saying, say something back. It's always been that kind of dynamic with you. And so, to see you finally, I'm never giving you, I think the first time I've heard something about you doing stand-up.
Cloud 9.
Shout out to Cloud 9, because I don't know how to say it when, because I don't know whether it just snuck up on me and it came. So, because it's one thing performing in front of people who don't know you. It's another thing performing with people you know.
I'm going to tell you this, like, with performing, like any performance, like, whether it's music, comedy, acting, whatever, performing in front of people you know is always harder than performing in front of people you don't know. Because when you perform in front of people you know, the first thing they thinking bro, I know you funnier than that.
Oh yeah.
And like they give you the most judgment. And like I'm not mad at it because like
it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, bro, why'd you give that shit a C again when we know?
You know what I'm saying?
We know what you got.
We know what you're capable of.
Yeah.
And like I probably say I went to Cloud9 and probably bombed like 2 times.
Okay.
And like it's like when you think about it, bro, even being like the top comedians like Kevin Hart and you know the Desi Banks, the Country Waynes, and Mike Epps and all them, even they bomb.
The difference is we don't see them bomb. But if you talk to people, because I read Kevin Hart book. You read Kevin Hart book?
I haven't read Kevin Hart book.
Great book. Especially for any comedian, I recommend the book. Well, it's his first book, any comedian. Where they bombed a lot. But what I find this real dynamic, I had a lot of comedians say the first set they killed, then they might bomb like 20 sets in a row.
Yeah.
Then till they get back up on it.
Cause like at one point in time, I was like, I was just on the road killing. I killed at Cloud9. I went to like Anderson, South Carolina, and I killed down there.
How'd you get that gig?
This guy, matter of fact, Jamal. God dang it, why is his last name escaping me? He probably gonna see this and be like, God dang, bro.
Was it also was you with that? I don't want to say buddy, cause I'm sorry I don't know your name. Cause I saw you do a couple of sets with another guy from Orangeburg, but he's gone now. Comedian was out of Orangeburg. I saw y'all did some sets together somewhere else.
These.
I think that might be it.
These, yeah, that's my brother.
Was y'all on that gig together? This gig was just you by yourself. Anderson.
It was, but at the time when I first did comedy at Cloud9, Deez was in Texas.
Okay.
And when he was in Texas, and then somebody posted my show, and Deez actually hit me up like that night. He was like, "Bruh, you killed that jump, bruh." He was like, "God dang, bruh." He's like, "Man, you doing good things, bro. Just keep grinding, keep going and jump." I was like, "Yeah, man." I was trying to see something out of him, and then like when he came back, he was like, he had got like a headliner spot at Cloud9. Now, the headliner is basically the last act, the big shebang person that just supposed to take.
Pretty much the one who's gonna sell the tickets.
Right.
That's pretty much all a headliner is. Whether you get, because I think this is my preference. I think open act could be better, but who gonna put the butts in the seats?
But this is the thing about it, like. To me, the opener, whoever opens, like starts off the show, they're the best because you setting the tone for it.
That is true. You
setting the tone. That's like Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and Cedric Entertainer. They used to like have shows where they let Bernie Mac go first. He was like, "Fuck that, we never doing that shit again." And like, cause Cedric said they did it twice. 2 or 3 times, and they let him go first, and then he was like, everybody else went, and it was kind of bland after that. He was like, "Fuck that."
Because he not killing too hard.
Like that, bro. And like, that's the stature I want to be at. Like, I want to, because I still write jokes and stuff, and I still want to do skits, and I actually want to make movies. I'm literally writing a script right now for, it's like a short film.
Okay.
And I wrote another one for a series I want to put on YouTube, but I haven't thought of a name for it. That's just the hard process. But like, yeah, Jamal, I don't want to say his last name.
Jamal, we thank you. Well, we not gonna say your last name, but what did he do?
When I went to Anderson, he called me. He was like, "Yo," and this is like some last minute joke. He's like, "Yo, man, one of the comedians didn't show up, and like, we need another comedian." He's like, "Yo, can you get to Anderson by like 8 o'clock?" I was like, "Well, I get there I get there now. If you need me to." He was like, "Well, shit, yeah, pull up." So I got there, and it was just like a little rinky